It's your boy Trucker L. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be explaining to you guys how I'm about to go embark on getting my own authority. And I'm here with my lovely wife. Welcome to the channel. Say hi to my subscribers.
Hi guys.
Okay, so let's begin.
Okay, so basically he has been with multiple carriers over the last 6 or 7 years.
That's correct.
So we decided that now is finally the time to go ahead and get his own authority. One of the things we want to do is just share our journey with you guys, how we're preparing for it, our research that we've done. Just because if there's some people out there who's interested in getting their own authority, this might help you. There are 3 main reasons why we decided to go ahead and get our authority now. The first major reason is being that we finally have the startup capital.
That's correct.
That's involved to get started, and also we have some extra funds just in case, unexpected happens, repairs, things that we want to be prepared for just in case something goes wrong. So we finally have that cushion that we need to get started.
Also, we also have a backup truck, so that's another reason why this is the perfect time to get our own authority.
Well, yeah, that was kind of... Also, yeah, because you have your new truck. We just financed, or we leased with Snyder Finance. So now he has a 2021 truck. So hopefully he shouldn't give us any issues. Hopefully no repairs in the foreseeable future. So that should be good. And the last reason we decided now is because we've already done the first major step, which was to become incorporated. We became an S Corp about 2 years ago. So that major chunk of it, that hard part of it, the beginning, that part is done. And maybe one day we'll do a video for you guys showing, telling you how we became incorporated.
Okay.
But basically we're going to first do is break down all the costs that we foresee that we're going to go through. Again, these are just estimates. We might be more, might be less. We'll see once we kind of go through it.
All right, so step 1, which is insurance, which is approximately $14,000 a year, which is about $12,000 a month, and we have to put a down payment of $1,900.
Yeah, so the first thing that we did is we wanted to get an insurance quote to see if it's something that's realistic, something we can afford every month. So we got 2 different quotes. The first one was from Progressive. We got a quote. It was just extremely high. We knew, even though we never had any other quotes, we knew that was just ridiculous and we wouldn't be paying that. I'm not saying that would be the case for you guys. You're welcome to try Progressive, but just for us, it just was unrealistic. The next thing we tried was OOIDA, which is the Owner Operator Independent Drivers Association. And basically they gave us a quote and it was a lot more realistic. Like he said, it's around $14,000 a year, $1,200 a month, with a down payment of around $1,900. So we think we're going to go with them because they also offered to give us $175 off, or if we file authority with them or have them file our authority. So that's a nice little discount. They give that off our down payment. So we want to put up a screenshot for you guys to kind of just show you our quote, not giving out too much of our information. But basically some of the main highlights here is you see physical damage. It's at $1,000 deductible, and that's approximately $4,000 a year. And the next thing is the major cost is the primary liability. This is at $1 million limit. I believe the actual federal requirement is only $750, but most carriers and brokers, they prefer for you to have that $1 million. So at that $1 million, it's about $7,000 a year for that. And then also for your cargo insurance to protect all your goods, we're at $100,000 limit. And it's approximately $1,300 for that. And you'll see that there's other add-ons that we add on here that aren't really required. We got rental reimbursement, towing assistance, and so forth, because we feel it wasn't too costly, so we said we might as well add it on.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case, you never know. So that's the insurance.
So number 2 is the federal and state filing registration through OIDA, which include your US DOT number, your MC number, your BOC3, and also your alcohol and consignment, which is the clearinghouse. It also includes the state permit, interstate authority, and OOIDA yearly membership fee.
Yeah, so I just wanted to break that down a little bit. Like I said, OAID, we decided to go with them for our insurance, so we said it makes sense for them to file our authority as well. There's a lot of different websites out there where you can have them file your authority, but I think we're going to go with OAID. They gave us a quote around $900 to file all the things that he mentioned. So basically, they told us that we have to give them some info, and then they'll be able to apply it for us. And some of the items you can actually go and on the federal websites and do yourself, which would probably be a little cheaper. But we wanted them to do it just because we want to make sure that is done correctly. So one of the things that he mentioned I wanted to touch on is the state permit. All right, so there are 4 simple state permits, one for New York, one for Kentucky, one for Oregon, and one for New Mexico. And they're completely up to you if you want to get them. If you know you're going to be traveling in those states, you should get them. For us, I think we're just going to do New York, which is $15 a year.
And also, I don't mean to cut you off, sorry. Mm-hmm. We're also going to do Kentucky because it is free.
Yeah, Kentucky is free, so he's like, we can go ahead and do that. And I said we should do New Mexico because it's $7 a year, just in case you never know if you're running through that state.
But I don't travel to that state.
Okay,
so
it's up to you.
For me.
Yeah, but we're definitely not doing Oregon because from what I know, you need a $2,000 cash deposit or a bond to get that registration there. So we're not doing that. So then also OAID gave us some more info and basically explained the whole process. They said once you file your numbers, you'll actually get your MC and DLT numbers back within a few days. However, there is a probationary period. I've heard 10 business days and then also heard 3 to 5 weeks. But basically during that period, anyone can contest your authority saying, oh, they're not fit to be owner-operator, they're not fit to be having their own authority or whatever. So basically, during that probation period, there are solicitors who probably will reach out to you trying to offer their services. You might get calls for insurance, calls for plates, different calls for the BOC, 3 process agents, just people trying to get your business. So that's the second major cost.
And the third is the IRP, International Registration Plan, which are your truck plates. I believe it's around $2,300 for PA.
Yeah, so basically the IRP, that's your plates that you would get as a commercial vehicle, and for each state is going to be different. So in PA, we called around and we found a place that does the portion tags. Not every tag, not all place does it. So we found a place that actually does it, and then she kind of explained the process for us a little bit. I believe the yearly fee is around $2,300 for PA, but since it depends on what month that you get your tags in, so it's prorated. So we called in November, and since the tags expire every year in May, we're only paying for a couple months worth because at that point we're almost halfway through the year. So she gave us a quote around $1,700 at that point. I'm assuming once we call back, because now it'll be January when we finally go ahead and get this. So hopefully it'll be like around $1,200, $1,300, a little lower. And then we'll have to pay the full amount when May 31st comes around and get our plates for the entire year. Also, if you're not sure where to get your tags, you can, like I said, they'll have solicitation calls. Hopefully they'll call about different places that get your tags, and also you could probably just Google it.
Search it.
Yeah, do a Google search and you'll probably find it. So basically also once we talk to the tag place, here's a list of things that she said that we might need to bring in to get our plates started.
You need a title of the truck. You also need the DOT number once it's established. You also need to verify addresses with 3 forms. You also need your insurance, federal EIN number from which you establish your corporation. You also have to provide the weight of the truck and verification. I believe it's the GVW, gross weight verification. You can find that on the door of the side of your truck. On the driver's side, when you open it up, it's usually a sticker and it should say GVW. So number 4 is buying a trailer. which if you're buying a used trailer, it could be anywhere between 10 to 15,000. At least that's what we're looking for. But of course, if you're buying a newer trailer, it could go from 30,000 and up. And it also depends on what kind of trailer you're getting. We're just going into driving trailers and pulling general freight. But if you're going to reefer and you're trying to get top of the line equipment, it could be very costly and more than what we or more than the range that we are looking in.
Yeah.
To.
So
also
we're willing to get an older trailer.
Yeah, older trailer as long as it can pass.
As long as it's function, as long as the tires are good.
As long as it can pass DOT inspection, then that's a trailer we'll go with. And make sure there's no leak in the ceiling. Do a thorough pre-trip on it. Make sure it's something that we can use when we running our business. Number 5 is the IFTA stickers registration, which is the International Fuel Tax Agreement.
Yeah, so included with the IFTA registration, for most states, it's actually free to register. You just have to worry about paying, doing your quarterly fuel tax calculation. For us, we're actually probably going to get somebody to do that service for us. We're probably going to go with DAT. They charge around $24 per truck since we have one truck. So I think we're going to go with them, but you're also welcome to do the quarterly tax yourself, save yourself a couple dollars.
Also, your 2290, which is number 6, your heavy highway vehicle, which is around $550 yearly, and it expires every June 30th. Now, number 7, which is your miscellaneous items, which is your fuel card, your decal stickers for your truck, the load board, your factoring fees, your ELD logs, and your Easy Pass / your pre-pass. You can get them together or you get them separately depending on what kind of transponder you have.
Luckily, OAID does give us a reduced rate for that. I think the normal rate is around $17.65 a month. But if you're an OAID member, you can get that for $14.90 a month. So that's all the major startup costs that we foresee happening. Again, they're estimates, and as we go along, hopefully we'll do videos and update you guys on costs and everything that we've been through.
And guys, we will be doing a series of videos leading up to us getting our own authority for our business to be independent, which will show you guys how we got it done and how you could potentially get it done. I know there's a ton of videos out there you've watched before where people show you their journey, but this is our journey. And I hope you guys will subscribe, like, and comment, and also share this video for other drivers who's thinking about starting their own authority and the process of it, whether you are a company driver, you don't have your CDL yet, you think about getting your CDL, you are a company driver, lease owner operator, and you want to know our journey, be sure to subscribe and follow our journey, okay? Thank you for watching, and this is my business partner, my lovely wife. She helped me make all the important decisions when it comes to this trucking industry. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informal, and stay tuned for our journey, right? Thank you for watching part 1 of our series.
Bye.
Peace. When I'm tapping, I mean I'm ready to talk before you end it, okay? So that's why I was tapping so I could talk.
The first...
Stop. Just a little bit. Yes, baby?
Yeah, but our spot. We will film this is our spot.
Okay.
You remember where you was at?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sentence over.
Okay, baby, go eat and watch TV. Remember, Mama said you gotta be quiet. We're almost done. You're being so good.
You're being so good. Come
Good
in.
job.
Can you get a hug? You want to give Mommy a hug?
You done eating?
Okay,
Alright, well, can
good
you go
job.
watch TV? Wait for Mommy.
We'll be done really soon, okay?
Thank you, big girl.
That's our spot.
Yes, it
I
is.
We
know.
gotta get our spot.
I know, I love you.
Mila, shh. Oh, please, Mila,
No, you
please,
talk
please,
to
please,
her.
please go back. I'm sorry.
We'll
Go back.
see you
We're
in a
almost
minute.
done.
We're almost
Almost
done,
done.
baby.
Please go back.